Right, Araya?
I'm gonna move like from here to here and then here to there, so I don't. Can me and Levi share a space?
No, you can't.
I'm gonna move to here.
Yep. He's also he's kind of on the main body of the plant.
So is he like? Hang on. Is he like? I can't move him. But is he like there? Maybe.
Yeah, he's about one tile further than he should be in, but due to the size of
Then I'm gonna stand here, just assuming he's not there.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna do a little test and strike fear into these hearts by just screaming "bleach and weed killer" over and over again. And I'm going to cast. Where is it? I'm going to cast Blistering Invective.
Is this the thing you were telling us about?
Yeah, this is the thing I'm super excited about, but I don't know if it's going to work against fucking plants.
I don't think trees can feel.
Let's see if they might not be able to feel fear, but let's see if they can be demoralised. So I need to roll an Intimidate check.
Against a plant.
I mean, that is a superb roll, but ultimately...
He's just screaming at a tulip.
Ultimately, your attempts to be an aggressive gardener via your vocal cords have achieved nothing.
So they're not demoralised.
Oh.
They don't even seem to register the shouting.
Well, I couldn't have tested that without it, so there we go. Plant life here, despite it being alive, is not sentient or enchanted. It's just ugly and big.
I'm sorry, I thought you were talking about the plant, not me.
Nah, you're cool.
Should we have been rolling will saves for this set of turns? Since how we're within
Not
the area?
since
Not casted.
fire.
Not casted.
That's fair.
Talking of which, we'll have to get round to that next. But Taeli,
Yep.
there is currently a plant scale gangbang going on.
Oh
What-
god!
Hey,
Everyone's organs are out of display.
I'm going to run up to it, all 30 feet for movement
Yep.
to there, and then I'm going to smack it with my quarterstaff, which is +2. So,
Okay.
do I just roll and then add 2?
Yeah, you add +2 to your normal bonus to hit.
So I'm just going to run up, I'm going to do a quarterstaff attack,
Yes.
+2. Okay, let's add 2 to that.
That does hit, and it deals 8 damage, and, I mean, congratulations, you beat the giant plant with a stick.
Bludgeoning damage isn't working.
Oh, did we know that already?
Yeah, we figured it.
I don't pay attention to you nerds.
I hit it with the butt of my gun, and it did basically nothing, and a rock did basically nothing.
Oh, sorry.
We want piercing and slashing.
Blunt force trauma against a plant doesn't really do anything.
Yeah.
Have you hit
Slashing
trees
seems
with
to be the
sticks?
best.
They just go boing.
Or fire.
Okay, sorry guys.
It's okay. I mean, that thing about
Honestly,
piercing
the idea
and
that
skeletons.
Taeli
worry
just
about.
did a 30-foot charge screaming a war cry,
Yeah.
and to just smack this thing with a stick is quite funny. That normally works.
Yeah, he like, looks at the end of it and goes,
Rowan, you're up. What do?
try and pull that head off.
Now that'll do a whole lot. 14, yeah, that'll do it.
Is that one better?
But does the halberd threaten on the 19?
I can look immediately since I have the weapon page open. Halberd does not threaten on a 19.
Okay.
But even so, it's sufficient to cleave the main headpiece of that Venus person trap clean in two. It dead now. Or at least it stopped moving.
That section has...
Welcome to Rowan's gardening show. How you deal with aggressive weeds.
Stabbing!
This is what Groundforce should have been.
Yes.
Well, we know what this part's being called when the time comes. Right, Levi, you're up. You should be free of the pheromones now, mainly because the fronds are on fire.
Is his
well, guess
face
what?
also
They're not enough on fire.
You're chucking another bomb down its gullet.
Yep.
Nom 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 nom.
Do you even want to hit roll?
No, I mean, you really don't need to
Bobby,
make
can
one.
you just unmute the rhythm bot for a sec?
Already done.
It's Groundforce.
Because last round was epic, sure. Let's do it. Aw.
This is a perfect backing for this.
I mean,
Tune in and watch Kate Humble lose her shit.
That's
Okay, I'll
20
keep that, like,
damage,
1%.
and
I've
Araya,
never felt more British
Taeli,
than right
and
now.
Levi are all getting splashed with more digestive acid.
Uh-oh.
Because you really need to stop throwing bombs into the acid pool.
Hey, it's doing a lot of damage.
It is, granted, but
You're also taking the damage too.
Minor details.
you will
Why does everyone keep
damage.
stabbing me in the back?
And you are so lucky that thing is rolling low.
Why does it keep punching me in the
I
dick?
know, it's almost being back as hard as I am,
It's
theoretically.
easy. It does a lot of damage.
It damage.
Well, Ethril, you're up. You're still in your epic one-on-one duel with Venus.
I'm
Man.
gonna try and slash it again.
Okay.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, roll to confirm
Roll to
the
confirm
threatened
that.
crit again. That's a
here's
crit.
hoping
Now,
it
can
actually
we
does
please do
something.
more than 2 damage?
Roll D6. Fucking 3.
6 damage.
Well, at least there's something.
It's not a bag of hamsters.
I hope it isn't.
So, now it's the plant. It is going to try and grapple Ethril again.
Woo!
Does a 17 beat your CMD?
Yeah, it does. I'm in a grapple.
Congratulations, you are now being grappled by plant.
Wee.
Uh-oh.
And I can see that Rowan is already measuring distance.
Rules.
Wait, where am I?
With that, you are about to start taking damage as it essentially just shoves you into the flytrap bit.
I'm gonna
You
put that
take
fucking thing's head
Well-
off.
There I am.
You take 12 damage.
Jesus.
It occurred to me that this thing is proving more of a challenge to you guys than the freaking boss fight did.
Mm-hmm.
Although the boss fight did kill Levi, so
Kill.
Technically.
statistically it killed Levi. So now
Don't
we're
just
around
block
to Aiden again.
I'll move here to try and help Choppy.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
You do, that does just hit its AC in the case of attacker wins.
Oh, thank God.
I mean, these things are static plants making no effort to defend themselves. AC really isn't the issue here.
Good point. Whack.
2 damage.
It's a little, but it helps.
Every little
Ethril,
helps.
you can now see a slit of sunlight.
Hi!
And
I wave my
then
fingers. Hi,
That's
foodies!
to that one, I guess, and do the same.
Okay.
He's gonna chop it.
Yep, hits. Just.
Drop him!
It was a D8, wasn't it, for his rapier?
Yes.
Choppy.
Stab. Stab the plant. Stab the plant. Right. Araya, you just got acid shockwaved over you by Levi. Good old tactics.
I can't
Levi's
yell,
efficient use of bombs to remove plant life that is hostile to us.
I can't yell at the plant, so I'm just confused.
What do I do with life if I can't yell at things?
Everything I have is for use, like, with animals or sentient things. So,
I'm guessing you can only cut things with your sickle when they're alive.
Why not?
I will with that -2 damage I've got. Let me just think.
Oh, good point. You're a crock of shit.
All he can do
What
is
about Cloud of
shave.
Shouts?
I'm gonna use my movement of 15 feet. Can I climb back up onto Rowan with that?
Yeah, easily.
I'm going to climb up onto Rowan, but on the way up, I'm also going to cast Sun Metal on her halberd,
Oh, nice.
which I believe gives you 1d4 fire damage on top of your regular damage.
Oh, that reminds me. Thank you for saying that. I forgot to roll the fire damage for the plant being ablazed.
That's 2 rounds worth.
It is
1,
4
4.
damage to the main body. There is most of the top of this thing is. That was not the best roll in the circumstances.
Dead.
Dead now, we got
I
one.
got 209,261. I think he's dead.
You now have a flaming halberd, Rowan. And it's Taeli's turn.
You guys.
What?
I'm amazed to let you roll 500,000.
I've just been looking at what my staff can do. Just like, I thought it said, because I can't fucking read Roman numerals, I thought it said it's a level 4 summon nature's ally. Turns out it's a level 6, and I can summon a huge elemental.
Voice.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and summon a huge fire elemental. Just
Because you can.
I'm gonna summon it. Just because I can.
We need a token for that.
Already on it.
Yay.
Just because I can. That's the best reasoning.
I had no idea that was possible.
And now you do.
I'm so happy.
That stuff really is great.
It's the best.
You're just aware that in order to charge up the spells of a certain level, like you need to use up a spell slot of that level.
I don't know how much spell slot
You'll
of
be
that
able
level.
to do this for a long time.
Well, it gets 3 charges, so...
Yeah, you do get
Okay.
So, yeah, Fub, Fire Elemental now exists.
Oh, hell yeah.
What's up? Halo will mapper, dude.
Yeah, man. I was going to make it go burn shit.
Are you just going to straight up have it attack?
I don't know. Is there an elemental page for Fire Elemental?
What kind of Fire Elemental is it, can you tell?
It just says elemental fire.
Fire elemental, what do you want?
Air, cold, earth, fire, gravity,
Is it
ice.
Greater Elemental, or...
No, it just says...
What do you want?
It's just a standard Fire Elemental. Got you.
yeah, elemental, huge.
Ah, huge. That's what I needed.
Oh, Jesus.
It's just a vanilla fire elemental. It picks Ryu in Street Fighter, and its favourite flavour is salt.
Okay, so would you like to roll this thing's attack?
My
Because
favourite.
this thing makes 2 melee attacks at D20 plus 15.
And that's getting nerfed next round.
Okay.
My name is Ryu from Streets.
So you could actually roll a weird dice then. You could just roll 1d35.
No, because it needs to be 2 separate rolls.
It's a flat 50.
Yeah, no, I know.
A 1d20 plus 15.
Yes, twice.
Yeah. Twice.
Yes, this thing has 2 attacks.
So
That's a
then
26 and a
you get
30.
the goddamn plant.
Right. Would you
This
like
is
to
like
roll its
massive
damage now?
overkill.
Because both of those hits do 2d6 plus 4 plus burning.
Crit, 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 crit.
Neither of them.
Right. So I roll 2d6 plus 4.
Yes, plus another d6 for burning. So that's 11 damage, and it's on fire even more than it is already. And another set of those, please. 11 off its health.
Do that again. 2d6 plus 4, and then the
A
4.
d6, yes.
And the d6.
So
sorry, yeah.
this thing is now going to have 3 stacks of burning on it. Oh my word, this is...
You give me the staff, man.
Yeah, and minor thing, but the level 6 Summon Nature's Ally, you're going to need to be able to recharge level 6 spells to put those charges back in the staff. So
Okay. But it has 3 charges, so by that time...
it has 2 now.
Oh, for God's sake.
Fucking Alan Titchmarsh.
Let's switch that off. We don't need that.
It's just a quick tutorial on how to deal with weeds and perennials.
Well,
Name the fire elemental, Alan.
well, it's now thoroughly ablaze, such that Levi is in danger of being on fire himself, such that he is now going to take damage because he's still clinging to the side of the thing.
Oh,
Levi
thank
takes
God.
1 damage.
So
Thank God.
in future, should consider this thing our boss breaker spell rather than using it on a
I had no idea what it was capable of.
When will your actions have consequences?
The important thing is we know.
And yeah, Levi, could you roll me a reflex save, please?
This is well truly bringing a gun to a knife fight. I brought a cannon.
It's not to
Levi, you are not actually on fire.
Woo!
But yeah, we're now around to Rowan's turn.
Can someone help me get out before I catch on
Yeah.
fire later?
I move to here.
Yeah,
Help.
I can't move myself and Arai at the same time.
I got it.
I can't. For some fucking reason. There you go.
I gave you permission when
It's the steering wheel.
you said that you'd
Go.
move. But where did you go?
I don't know, I've disappeared.
Again!
You-
Into the
You
ether.
did this last time!
Into the ether with ye.
Yeah, remember when you said that you'd move Rowan's token? That's when I gave you permission.
I'm with Alan now.
Okay, can I very specifically aim at this thing's equivalent of a neck instead of aiming for, like, its head?
Yes, you
Yes,
can.
please, I don't want to get chomped.
Yeah, a called attack is going to give you -2, but you still miss, annoyingly.
Ah. But the sun metal goes through.
That part goes through.
Yes, the spell part will go through.
How much does that do?
Fire damage, d6. 4 more damage. Levi, you are currently on the side of a giant flower.
Yes, and I'm going to hop off of it.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Basically, and then I'm gonna. Yeah, this range I should be able to still hit it, can't I? If I have reach.
Yeah, you can poke it with your polearm.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
It's burning to fucking just get jab it with a pointy stick.
Basically,
Pheromones do not imply consent. You miss.
that's a fumble. That's a crit fumble.
Critical fumble. The bardiche is now wedged in the side of the plant, and you lose your grip on it.
Just kind of stare at like.
Also,
Have the overhead. You just stare both at them like the fuck.
I'm just going to point something out. When you picked your bomb up, you explicitly said you put your head down. You never said you picked it up.
Okay.
Your head is still on the burning plant.
It would have rolled down then. Because it was specifically said to be on the slope up the plant, it would be between my torso and the plant, so it's on the ground now.
Yes, your head is lying at the foot of the burning
Yeah,
plant.
you might want to pick that up.
He's got to pick his head up and his weapon up.
You got your keys, your wallet, your phone, your head.
I just like to think that the head has got burning leaves landing next to it, and it's just kind of blowing them out.
Yeah, you're forgetting about this already. I would have
Just
thought your third
looking up
arm would
at
be
the
holding onto it.
freaking faux shard just sticking up above it in the plant. Just like, oh, this is not falling down.
Falls down.
Yeah, please do keep track of your head, because I'm going to.
Thanks.
Maybe we should make your head a separate token.
Oh, don't worry. When I get to making tokens, I will be making a separate token for the head.
So, there we go. That's your turn. Ethril, you're still inside the plant.
I want to try and relieve myself of the grapple. Is that a strength check?
It's a combat maneuver.
Okay.
So you roll d20 plus your CMB.
D20 plus CMB. Whoop! And I'm slucking further in.
You are still very much inside that plant, and your boots are in stomach acid.
Oh god, no, yeah. Help! Help!
I'll make you some more, no worry.
Speaking of which, we're now round to the plant's turn. More digestion.
No.
8 points of damage.
Whee!
Do I take
Welcome
any
to the
damage?
jungle, motherfuckers.
I didn't realise that the jungle was a war fanfiction.
You clearly don't know anything about nature, do you?
No!
Please send help, I'm kind of dying.
The rainforest is Mother Nature's war fiction storage. Talking of which, it's now the plant that Umbubu went to go and stab is now about to try and grab him too. A 10 probably doesn't do anything.
No, it doesn't.
Okay. And, yeah, that's all the plant can do, really.
Only
no.
just. You'd be surprised.
20, yeah. So this is fun. The plant tries to grab the fire elemental.
The plant's dumb. The fire elemental is made of fire. Have fun burning, bitch.
See, I mean, the elemental is going to take the acid damage.
Yeah, well.
10 damage. And how many hit points does this thing have? 85. It's okay, it's fine. I know you've got this, so, you know, I can scale things to match if you really want to play.
Having such a good time.
Having a good time, having a good time.
The head itself takes 11 damage from, you know, eating the on fire thing.
So,
That is some indigestion.
Taeli has become our Yuna, hasn't she?
What, you mean the only person doing anything remotely plot critical?
Oh man, I gotta be Waka, that's bullshit.
You're such a walker.
Well,
Waka,
we
waka.
need to, oh wait,
think
we
Levi
need to do
would
the
use-
plants. Multiple stacks of fire damage at this point, 13. It's still alive somehow. But yeah, it's pretty much entirely ablaze now.
Oh,
And-
can we just like walk away at this point? We're done.
Hello?
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, good point. We need to
Excuse
get-
me?
Aiden, you're up.
It's gonna walk away.
Another attempt at choppy.
That'll hit.
I've only got a teeny tiny machete.
1 damage.
And then Bumbo will do his thing. Oh yeah,
That hits.
he does 6.
He continues poking holes in the plant.
I mean, it's working.
It is. Right. Araya.
I guess I'm gonna jump on the thing's shoulders.
Yeah, you're gonna just jump on the back of the one that's eating Ethril.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna take my sickle out.
Oh boy.
It's going to heal it.
Old trusty. I'm just going to try and cut off the top half of the mouth.
Okay, yeah. In that case, that's not really going to be damage. Can you do a combat maneuver for me, please?
Combat maneuver.
Yeah, so it's D20 plus your CMB. No.
I'm gonna get this thing fucking sharpened.
I don't
Please
think
help!
it's the
My shoes are melting.
You don't have anything in CMB? That doesn't sound right.
I don't know.
He has negative strength.
I have got -2 for strength. I'll make you some more fucking shoes. Relax, would you?
Yeah, that makes sense. It's based attack minus that one. Yeah.
When we level up next, you need to get weapon finesse.
Nah, maybe actually, yeah, that'd be good.
Just get some strength, dude.
I just want a fucking bow. Anyway, I do apologise.
That's
Now
okay.
there's 2 of us on this thing.
So, Taeli.
Feel free to hit me if you need to.
Taeli, what up?
As my action, I'm going to give Araya my bow and my arrows. Because that's what he wants. And I meant to do it earlier. And I made a joke about it.
Bit late.
I made a joke about not doing it. And then it sort of became an actual thing. And I feel bad. So he's going to have that while I'm running away. Like, out.
Okay. You're just running away from the burning plant.
But then on my way past, I want to just chuck them to him.
Yes, like, do some useful shit. Rowan, you're up.
Oh, hang on, does my elemental get an attack? Or...
Oh, yes, it does. It does indeed. It will need to roll a combat maneuver to get out of this, which is going to be D20 plus 16. Okay. Yeah, roll D20 plus 16.
24.
That'll do it. It's bust out.
And then it's gonna try and... Is Ethril still...
Yes, I'm still stuck inside.
Yeah, can he try and, I don't know, pull it apart so she can get out?
Roll another combat maneuver then.
Is that the same thing? 1d20 plus 16?
Yeah.
So 29?
Yeah,
Does help.
hands of literal fire rip the plant to pieces.
Whee!
Rowan suddenly feels very insignificant.
Don't worry, it's not going to hang about long.
And then I'm like, not even cool anymore. This is like Super Saiyan. It works for like 5 minutes and then I'm done.
I'm just loving the idea that we've got fucking Ragnaros out here fighting our battle for us.
Yeah, but I wanted to save my crush. And I didn't, because that was pathetic.
Oh, it's my new ship, by the way. Ethril X fucking
Monolith.
fire elemental.
What?
No!
No, Rowan and Ethril is Onyx Monolith. Or is
Yeah!
it just Monolith?
Ethril X Alan Titchmarsh, the fire elemental.
Absolutely not.
No, because it's polished Onyx and Monolith. That's how it works.
There we go.
Sorry, Rowan.
It's okay.
Well, I mean, that's Taeli's turn. We're round to Rowan's turn now.
I can't feel my feet anymore. What, am I sort of freed or am I still trapped in the head section?
You're freed. The plant is gone.
Okay, so I'm just like mildly rolling out and my shoes are gone.
Well, they've certainly been digested slightly.
My feet are okay. Do I still have socks? Am I even wearing socks?
Does that beat it say C?
Yes, that does.
Well, I just dealt 14 damage to the plant and then 2 burning damage.
So, this thing was on its last legs, but Rowan just steps up, having completely had enough of these motherfucking plants in her motherfucking jungle, and wrecks its literal shit. The halberd sweeps in and cleaves the entire giant flower in 2, with burning fragments of leaves falling everywhere, and the remaining acid within the stomach area just kind of leaking out.
You might want to get out of that area of effect.
Insofar as this plant was alive, it dead.
It did now.
And as the main body dies, slowly all of the various heads become inanimate as well.
It just wilt sideways.
Yeah.
Nice.
Multi-kill.
That's for trying to possess me and for trying to digest Ethril's shoes.
Can I go to sleep now? I want to know.
What are those?
That big X is so satisfying.
I then go over to Ethril and see if she's okay.
I want a nap. I want new shoes.
I'm gonna take apart the like leaves of this plant and all the thicker parts and make some shoes.
I don't want shoes made out of that.
I pick Ethril up in my arms and cradle slightly.
I'm gonna go to
So,
have a nap.
Taeli,
Yeah,
the
you can do
elemental turns towards you, goes down on one knee in a bow, and then portals out.
Stay safe, buddy. Till next time.
Just like thump the chest, and then like start
Literally, like, I turn around, I raise my arms to everybody, and I go,
Look,
Alan Titchmarsh!
So
I hop over and grab my weapon and my head and get the fuck out.
You guys, I just summoned fire! What the fuck am I doing?
You are not a very good druid. You just nuked a plant.
You're the fucking worst druid. You're a great warlock.
You didn't even nuke it. You unleashed a fucking walking forest fire on it.
He was trying to kill us!
You went for every single act you went for. You didn't even send him to the main thing.
Oh well.
So
That's what the
didn't
fire was for.
summon a bunch of different elementals as well. Like it wasn't just a fire when you had an option. Yeah.
yes.
It was specifically fire. I wanted the thing that would kill this thing the best. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just thinking for future engagements, we're not just limited to fire.
No. There's a whole
There's
bit.
some.
We're
There's
not
some
just
fun with
we're not
this.
just limited to Alan Titchmarsh. We can
You guys, I'm not limited to elementals. I can fucking dinosaurs. You guys want a stegosaurus or a triceratops in here?
We
can
got that
just do it.
shit.
You could have summoned fucking Sid the Sloth from earlier. He'd have eaten it.
I could have summoned an elephant, a giant octopus.
What?
Oh,
yeah, an
octopus in the middle of the rainforest. That'll do it.
That'd been hilarious.
do.
No. It's like,
Jesus.
So Rowan is now cradling Ethril.
Ethril's having a nap.
Yes.
She's done.
And talking of done, that's today's session, everyone.
Yay. That was good.
We haven't even got out of the fucking forest.
Yeah, but we're
Monch.
on our way home.
We
Yeah,
had fun along the way.
absolutely.